Guess what? Today we are going to Argentina!
Yes, our first time, I think, reacting to the beautiful country of Argentina. Officially, the top 10 place to visit in Argentina by Ryan Shirley YouTube channel. If you're from Argentina, smash the like, consider subscribing, leave a comment. The more that you do that, the more YouTube push the video so that we can get more views. And yeah, if you like it, please consider subscribing. Yes.
Let's get started!
My name is Ryan, and I recently returned from exploring the incredible country of
Whoa!
Argentina. I want to share with you my favorite places and experiences. So here's my Argentina top 10.
Why I feel like I have deja vu.
Located in South America, Argentina is one of the most beautiful countries on earth. It's home to some of the world's most stunning mountains, massive glaciers.
Oh my god!
From the jagged peaks of Fitzroy to the rugged landscapes of Tierra del Fuego, Argentina will leave you in awe with its endless beauty. Let's start this video off at Iguazu Falls. Located in northern Argentina, right in the border between Brazil, Iguazu Falls is one of the most powerful waterfall systems in the world.
Whoa!
Iguazu can have up to 300 waterfalls. The most recognizable feature of Iguazu is the Devil's Throat. It's this horseshoe-shaped chasm where a majority of the water goes. About 20% of the falls is in Brazil, and the other 80% is in Argentina. You can visit the falls from both countries, and they both offer unique experiences and different views. There's plenty of walkways that you can go on to get up close to the falls. I can't believe the power of this place. It's just
everywhere it's a waterfall. It's crazy.
It's unbelievable. After, we're going to head to the capital, Argentina.
Whoa!
Located on
Oh my
Plata, Buenos Aires is the largest city in Argentina.
Oh my god, it looked crazy. It looked like European, almost. But the buildings are so tall. You guys have freaking all tall building and so much green.
The road's so cool.
Yeah, look at the street. Like, almost 10 line.
With a population of 16.7 million in its metropolitan area. The region around Buenos Aires was first discovered by Spanish explorers in the 16th century, and today it's one of South America's largest cities. One of my favorite features of Buenos Aires is its architecture. It's been nicknamed the Paris of South America, and after seeing
the
it,
Paris
I can understand why.
Of South America. That's why. This thing, it looked like in Paris.
Architecture is being nicknamed the Paris of South America, and after seeing it, I can understand why. One of my favorite features of the city is the Obelisco. It was unveiled in 1936, and it stands in the middle of the Avenue 9 de Julio with a height of 221 feet. And this place looks absolutely insane after Argentina won the World Cup in 2022. Regardless, Buenos Aires is such a vibe, and I love the city. Afterwards, we're going to head to Purmamarca. Located in the northwest section of Argentina, the area around Purmamarca is home to arid landscapes and beautiful geography. What really caught my attention about this area is the Hill of Seven Colors.
I was gonna say
mountainside that overlooks this.
Oh my god, this is crazy living there.
Yeah, is it hot or not?
Oh yeah, it's probably very hot. But look, the mountains are all different color.
Really?
No, but
Doesn't look like in the planet Earth.
No, but it's dry, but they have the tree still. So the air is probably not that bad.
On a Purmamarca,
right?
The geography in this part of Argentina is particularly stunning. I just love all the mountains. There's also this ancient site called Pucará de Tocara nearby that dates back even past Incan times. After, we're going to summit
What
Mount
was
de
that?
Tocara nearby.
What is that? Is that trees or it's crust on the floor?
Look like cross.
It's a crust? It's a cemetery? Well, or they are tiny trees.
I don't know.
But it's so crazy because the color is so different in the mountain behind, guys. I've never seen quite a contrast like this. It's so weird.
That dates
in a
back
good way.
even past Incan times. After, we're going to summit Mount Aconcagua. Located in the Andes Mountains of the
Near
Mendoza
Chile.
province, Mount Aconcagua is the tallest mountain in the Americas with a height of 22,837 feet.
Whoa.
It is possible to summit Aconcagua, and it's the highest non-technical mountain in the world, meaning you can climb without ropes if you access it from the northern route. That being said, it isn't a fast or easy route. The average amount of time it takes to summit the mountain is 20 days, so it's not a simple feat. That being said, if you conquer this mountain, you'll be the highest person in both North and South America.
Why?
After we're going to head to
Why it look like it, like they were filming on this area in the movie called what? When the ship stuck in the other planet, thing like that, and then they try to find a way back. Does this area really look like
ship?
it? The spaceship.
Okay, you're gonna need to put it there. I have no clue what
I
you're
not
talking
even
about.
remember what the movie
You're
is
gonna
about.
have to find it because I have no clue what you're talking about.
If you conquer this mountain, you'll be the highest person in both North and South America. After, we're going to head to Argentina's Patagonia region to visit beautiful Bariloche. Located in the northern region of Patagonia, Bariloche is this incredible city built on a lake. It reminds me of a city you would expect to find in Switzerland. The scenery here is so serene and beautiful. It's a great place to come in the
There's
summer
so
to
much
enjoy.
more snow than I thought there was gonna be. Because it's in the south of South America. I had no clue there was gonna be snow like this. For some reason, I'm stupid. I didn't think there was gonna be snow, but there's snow. It's crazy, and there's snow during when it's hot too, because of the mountain you just saw, right? There's snow behind,
True.
right? And it's hot.
So pretty.
So-
Argentina's Lake District. It's also a great place to come in the winters to ski. I really like the nearby mountains of Cerro Catedral. They are so jagged and
Cerro
unique looking,
Catedral.
especially during autumn when the vegetation turns this
Wow,
gray green
look.
color. After, we're going to head to Patagonia's coast to visit Peninsula Valdez. Located on the Atlantic Ocean, the Peninsula Valdez is this arid piece of land that is home to a lot of wildlife such as penguins and seals. One of the main reasons this area is
stay
famous
there.
is because it's one of the best places in the world to see southern right whales. Now, from the months of June to December, you can come here to see the whales. They come to mate and also give birth and raise their young, since the waters around the peninsula are common warmer than the open oceans. To see the whales, the best option is to go on a whale watching tour who can take you out on a boat to witness these magnificent creatures.
Wow.
The southern right whale was once endangered, so it's so amazing to see them just thriving here. Another thing interesting about Peninsula Valdez
They have
is that
patch.
it's one of the amazing to see.
They have patch on their body, right?
Oh, so there's a create a light or something?
I've
when it's dark?
I've never seen the whale with the patch like this. We have a lot of whale in Canada. I've never seen with the patch like this.
them just thriving here.
It almost doesn't look like a whale from underwater. It looks it from
Another
there,
thing
but
interesting about Peninsula Valdez is that it's one of the few places in the world where orcas have been seen to beach themselves in order to catch seals. There's so much incredible wildlife in this area.
Whoa.
After, we're going to head back to
See?
Patagonia's mountains to visit El Chalten. Look,
it doesn't look like it's winter, but then it's winter because it's so tall. They have such tall mountain.
Damn, that mean air is probably really good.
Yeah, the air is probably very good
located
there.
within Los Glaciares National Park, El Chalten is this isolated mountain village, and I'd say it's the hiking capital of Patagonia. As you drive into Chalten, you have the iconic view of Fitzroy Mountain.
That road is
God.
crazy. Fitzroy.
I can work at home and do a vlog every day.
Yeah.
It's just beyond epic. We spent several days here and I really enjoyed it. The vibes of El Chalten are amazing. Now, the main reason we came here was to do the hike to Laguna de los Tres. It's a nearly 14-mile hike with an elevation gain of 3,454 feet. We started early and
Whoa.
it cost about $45 a person to enter the national park. The first section of the trail is uphill for about an hour and the scenery is just spectacular. Once you get to the top part, you get your first views of Mount Fitzroy. The day we did it, it was cloudy and rainy in the morning and we couldn't see the Fitzroy Peak, so I was just praying so that we could have some clear weather when we got to the top. The next section of the hike was my favorite. It was pretty flat and you walk through spectacular nature. It was honestly one of the most beautiful places I've been, and it's pure nature that's basically untouched aside from the trail. As we were getting closer to Fitzroy, the clouds around the mountain started to clear, which boosted my morale because the last section of the hike is absolutely brutal. Similar to the Laguna Torre hike, it was an uphill scramble that took us about an hour to complete. As we got near the top, the wind was absolutely insane, but the skies were clear and we could see all of Fitzroy, so we were just so excited. We climbed over the last ridge and finally got a view of the lake at the base of Fitzroy, and it's easily one of the most incredible views I've ever experienced in my life. I
Wow.
just couldn't believe this place. There's perfectly blue water, contrasted with the icy, jagged peaks
Yes.
of Fitzroy. I don't
Yeah,
think there are
that's
any
crazy.
mountains more perfect than here. We spent some time on the lake and I just enjoyed walking along the shore. We then hiked up to this lookout point and it gave an astounding view of Laguna de los Tres and Laguna Suiza. We stayed up here for a good hour and right when we started to leave, clouds began to cover the Fitzroy again, and I feel extremely fortunate to have some great weather while we were up there. I mean, I would feel so bad if we did all that work only to have the Fitzroy covered by clouds. So make sure when you do it that you have a good weather forecast. The hike back wasn't too bad, and we made a few pit stops along the river. In total, it took us about 8 hours to do the hike. This was definitely my favorite thing we did.
It's not that cold because look what they're wearing. They don't have anything to cover their ear, right?
Yeah.
So it's probably not that cold.
Yeah.
It's probably like, I don't know,
It's probably perfect.
10, 15 degree, and there's still snow. Yeah. It probably gets very cold at night. That's why the snow is remain there. But there's not that much.
Time in Patagonia. Another popular hike you can do while you're in Chalten is Laguna Torre. It's about a 13-mile round-trip trek, and it takes you to this beautiful lake that gives you an incredible view of the Cerro Torre Peak. After, we're going to visit El Calafate. It's located about 2.5 hours drive from El Chalten, and it's a fairly large city on Lago Argentina. There's also an airport here, and it's a great place to access Argentina's Patagonian region. On the drive to El Calafate, I came across so many guanacos. They are one of the most common animals in Patagonia, and there's literally just thousands of them. They're one of the biggest animals in South America, and they can be a little dangerous because they often cross the roads, so you gotta be extra cautious while you drive. Anyways, the main reason we came here was to visit the nearby Perito Moreno Glacier.
Wait, the glacier is still there. Look at this. But it's not tall, but it's long.
Yeah.
But maybe it's tall, but it doesn't look tall from the picture. Have you been to any of these places, guys? Or it's mostly like tourists that go there? Well, you can be a tourist in your own country too, if you know what I mean.
It's located about an hour and a half drive from El Calafate, and I have to say it's one of the most impressive glaciers I've ever seen. When we got there, we walked on the pathways that take you up to viewpoints of the glacier. There were some boats taking tours to get people close to the glacier, and it's something I would like to do next time. Anyways, I just love looking at the glacier and marveling at its size. The ice walls have an average height of 210 feet. Occasionally, pieces of ice would fall off the glacier and it would make the loudest sounds, and if you're lucky, you might see a giant piece of ice fall into the lake. Another cool glacier you can visit in the area is the Specazini Glacier. It's located on Lago Argentina, and it can only be reached by boat. It's one of the largest glaciers in Argentina, and its ice wall reaches over 440 feet high, which is more than twice the size of Perito Moreno. It's definitely worth taking a tour to explore this wonder of Argentina. For our final destination, we're going to visit Tierra del Fuego. Located at the bottom of Argentina, Tierra del Fuego is an archipelago, and it's the most southern part of South America. Aside from Antarctica and a few islands, it's the most southern place you can go in the world. It's got its name because...
Is it cold because it's near the pole? The South Pole?
I don't know, but it's incredible.
Yeah. Because if you look at the map, maybe I look wrongly, but this is in the southern hemisphere, and I've always thought that the more you go in the southern hemisphere, the more hot it is. Like here in Thailand, it's super hot, for example, right? All year long. So
early explorers reported seeing
I thought it would be much hotter in general in Argentina, but there seem to be cold places everywhere. Like even when it's hot, you can see snow from everywhere. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Actually.
Coast from the natives. The main reason I wanted to go to Tierra del Fuego was to visit Ushuaia. It's the capital of Tierra del Fuego, and it's a fairly large city with a population over 80,000 people. It's where most ships start their journey to Antarctica. Now to get there, there are a few options. You can fly from Buenos Aires or El Calafate, or also take a bus. We had a car, and I thought the road trip would be fun. So from El Calafate, we made the long drive. We had to cross the Chile-Argentine border twice, and then we had to take a ferry that took us over the Strait of Magellan. After, it was a beautiful drive, and as we got closer to Ushuaia, the scenery got more and more epic. There were tons of guanacos, and the trees and vegetation were just peculiar. Once you get to the mountains near Ushuaia, that's when the scenery gets unbelievable. There was this massive lake called Lago Fanano, and it looked like an ocean. I mean, I'm so happy we did the drive in. The roads and scenery were spectacular. When we got to Ushuaia, we spent about 3 days there. One fun thing you can do in Ushuaia is go on a boat tour to experience the surrounding scenery. We did a 5-hour tour, and first we stopped at this lighthouse, which was built on this rock island scenery. We did a 5-hour tour, and first
Les Éclaireurs Lighthouse. I don't know why, but it's French. Les Éclaireurs, it means like something giving you lights or someone giving you lights. Les Éclaireurs. I don't know why it's French.
We stopped at this lighthouse, which was built on this rock island in 1920, and it's home to a lot of birds. Afterwards, we sailed down the Beagle Channel until we got to Isla Martillo. This island is famous because it's home to thousands of penguins. I believe some boat tours are able to walk the island, but ours was fairly huge, and we could only observe the penguins from the boat, but it was definitely a highlight of the tour.
Cool.
If you don't want to go on a boat ride...
Well, but now they are like super south now.
Yeah.
They are really, really south, but earlier they were not that south, and there was a lot of snow still.
Yeah, but I mean, like, everything's supposed to be perfect for them, like temperature, everything is not hot.
Because you need to remember the planet is round, right? But when you look at our map on the internet, it's like this. Right?
It's so interesting.
So when you turn and you flip, Argentina is somewhere near the pole, right? So it's gonna get cold probably because it's too far to south at one point. Because you need to remember it's a round shape. So it's not just about being on the southern and north hemisphere.
Visit Tierra del Fuego National Park. It's about a 20-minute drive from the city, and it's a beautiful, pristine area. And if you drive on the road, it takes you to basically the most southern point you can drive in the world, called Bahia La Pataya. It marks the end of the Pan-American Highway, which starts in Alaska and ends here. I mean, I enjoyed walking around the park. It was just so serene and peaceful. Another one of the main reasons I wanted to go to Ushuaia was to do the hike to Laguna Esmeralda.
Because in Southeast Asia, you will never see snow. Very, 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 very rare you will see snow, like even in Thailand, even if you go in altitude.
Actually, there were snow in the north of Laos near Vietnam.
Yeah, near Vietnam, but like it's really rare. It's not like all like this, like every year.
When it's really, really cold, you can see it.
Like she has never seen snow with her eyes.
A 5.4 mile round trip trek, and it's a lot easier than the other hikes mentioned in this video. The start of the trail is about a 30-minute drive outside of Ushuaia, and it begins in this forest, and after a bit you come to this clearing and get to see some of Tierra del Fuego's raw nature. Afterwards, it was an uphill climb, and we walked along this beautiful river. After about an hour of walking, we made it to the lake. I was just amazed by the view. It was this milky blue color sandwiched between the mountains of Tierra del Fuego. The wind was blowing the clouds so fast, which would change the lake's color from light to dark. Overall, I think Laguna Esmeralda is one of the most beautiful and easy day hikes in Ushuaia. I mean, Tierra del Fuego is amazing. Well, that is it for my Argentina top 10. There's still so much to see in this incredible country, so I plan to make a part 2. Let me know where your favorite place is in Argentina in the comments.
Well, I don't know. I'm shocked that everywhere you went, there was trace of snow everywhere. It's like, if you want to, like, you have a lot of options not far away. If you want to be colder or you want to be hotter, it's still like the temperature is freaking perfect because it's like right in the middle between cold and hot, different place.
In Argentina, they speak
Spanish.
Spanish?
Yeah, it's in Brazil. They speak Portuguese.
Oh, yeah. In South America, every place is pretty.
Yeah.
Just crazy.
Yeah, amazing video.
Can I go for free?
Oh, if you have from Thailand, you might have a 90 days visa to go. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, guys, this was our first time reacting to Argentina, as you can tell. If there's more video from Argentina, please tell us in the comment below. Yes.